Dr. Lou Cella, sport and performance psychologist. And now is the time, June and July is the time to start working with your quarterbacks and getting them ready to how to execute midline triple option, how to cancel 1 and 2 with the football. This is the time to do it. You want to try to get the quarterback to cancel 1 and 2 with the football with an offensive line in front of them, with a real center snap and a real guard and tackle in front of them, because everything looks different with a real guard and tackle in front of them. Even to some extent, if you're going to run a lot of double flex, mid-triple, bring in the flex receiver in too, because everything looks different when there's a line in front of the quarterback. I learned that 20 years ago, and it really didn't. It took a long time for that to hit me and for it to become 100% truth. But boy, it hit me in 2018, and that's what you got to do. So right now is the time to spend on it, because once you get to August, you're not gonna have time. You got a lot of things to do. So this is the time to work with the quarterbacks on taking the snap, jumping back, pointing the ball. That is the B-back's ball, and if one cancels the B, the quarterback will receive the ball, sprint off tackle, turn up and score, and if 2 can tackle the Q, he hits the brakes and then flicks the ball across his pectoral. That's stuff you got to work on right now. You have time to do it. Do it. Also, you got to work with the quarterback on switch, vert, and boot. Working the progression, the 1-2 progression, binding the corner, the vert, binding the single high safety. Then on boot, basically reading the corner, throwing the corner route, your boot steps, your boot action. This is the time to do it. You have time, so go and get it done. You want to do it now, and you want to do it in July, because once you get to August, you're not going to have time, because you got to focus on the center and the 2 guards, because they make the whole thing go. You got to focus on the B-back. You got to make sure people are going from point A to point B, but you can deconstruct now. If there's a time to do it now. So work on mid-triple. You definitely want to work on switch, vert, boot. Those are the things I would work on before anything else. Because zone dive, all the quarterback does, he takes the snap, jumps in the gap, points the ball, and as soon as the B-back clears, he sprints through the D gap. With trap, he jumps, plays side, points the ball in the midline, takes 2 steps back, and then sprints to the perimeter. Toss, there's a little bit involved because he's got to get flat as he reverses out, and you got to get the timing with the other A-back. So if there was a 50 to do, it would be the toss. But overall, now is the time to spend working on mid-triple, going through the whole progression. Start off and choreograph the quarterback's feet first, then put a live number 1 in, then put a live 1 and 2 in. Make sure number 1 is on the guard, then you put number 1 on the tackle, and then you go with situations from there. All right. That's it. Happy Father's Day. I'll see you in the next video. Talk soon.